This Bitcoin price dip is your last chance. After this dip, altcoin season starts, mayhem breaks loose, and we're gonna have the last hoorah for us to really make money and capitalize on these 100Xs. So if you do not have crypto, I highly recommend you guys look at these accumulation lines right here. We have 107K, 100K, 92K, and $87,000 Bitcoin. That's my recommendation to accumulate altcoins, not Bitcoin, altcoins, as Bitcoin drops to these price levels. Now, I've basically been saying we're going to bounce right here, and I think there's a good chance we still could bounce right here. But if we don't bounce there, I believe we have some very, very strong support right here around 100K BTC. Which brings me to my next point. Everything that you're currently experiencing is really, really common in crypto. As you can see right here, right smack in the middle of a bull run, we had a 31% drop on Bitcoin's price. We're currently down like 10%. This is normal. Even if we got to this point here, that would be a 30% drop. So if you don't know crypto, well, now you know. Now, I do look at technical analysis for my entries and exits, but I hedge the majority of my effort on something called fundamental analysis because it really does not matter how far Bitcoin goes down. I still make money. If you have the patience to understand this one concept, this is my bread and butter. This is how I make so much money off of crypto. The concept of asymmetrical returns. When you trade crypto, you come in with the mind frame that these assets are very risky. And if you lose your entire investment, it's irrelevant because the upside returns of crypto are insane. So even if Bitcoin drops 30% and my altcoins go down 60%, it's really irrelevant because as I accumulate through that zone, when the altcoins pop back up, we're looking at an altcoin season where these coins return 2,000, 3,000% if you know how to use really, really, really good fundamental analysis. So a 60% drop is nothing to 1,000% return. And 1,000% return is like, it's on the low end, bro. Like I really, really believe my entire portfolio would do a 20 to 30X. Like I really believe that considering I've been in this market for 3 years and seen those numbers before. I've seen them. And this is a really good example of this. As you can see right here on October 10th, that fall that I was talking about, look at how far it went down. It went down a lot in this coin that I purchased. This is what I was holding a majority of. But look at where we're at now. We bounced back almost immediately, a couple of days. We even, as you can see right there, retested the all-time high, right? Look. You can see it for yourself. The October 10th dip was nothing on this coin because I had strong fundamental research. It's because I focus on lower liquidity pools where we have higher volatility and I can take advantage of the price displacement. I want you to look at this 10X. For a lower liquidity pool like 100K, as you can see, it only takes 100 grand to 10X the price of the coin, bro. Most people are looking at 100 million plus. Guys, if you're looking at CoinMarketCap, any of the top 50 coins by market cap size, the liquidity pool is like $1 billion. This is a reference towards a $100 million liquidity pool. And it takes literally $108 million to 10x the price of any of these coins. High liquid coins move slow. Again, I am not into crypto for any other reason but making maximum money. The fundamental analysis is important. You have to know how these coins work and you have to have a vigorous research process.